Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Married to Medicine, Contessa Metcalfe calling out Toya Bush Harris's husband, Eugene, and she really didn't say too much about it, plus a quick recap review of last night's episode. So let's talk about the K9 crew, people. That's what I call them, the K9 crew, because these women are vicious, just like a K9 dog. You know when someone goes running out in the wilderness and they let the dogs out on your ass? That's what this group is like, okay? You better be prepared for drama. I'm really loving this show. I mean, if you don't watch Married to Medicine, you are sleeping. I'm going to put it up there with The Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? I said it. I think it's just as good, all right? So let's go over what's going on. We're going to talk about Queen K9 bitch. That would be Contessa. I'm liking Contessa. But this is the first show where I really like everybody. I remember last season I said I like Quad and I got cussed out so bad. I don't care. I like Quad. I like the whole cast. You need messiness, people, because that's what I'm all about. You know, I'm one of the K9 crew too, child. I am messy. Oh, wait, and before we get started, I just wanted to mention, I've been gone for a week. I've been deathly sick. I had the worst flu I ever had. It was so bad. I fell asleep for like days, probably like 4 days. When I came to, instead of being like refreshed and ready to go, I woke up and my first thought was, I'm glad I'm still here. I probably should have went to the doctor. No one took me to the doctor. They just closed my ass up in my room and went on with their daily activities. But it was really bad. And a lot of people said in my comment section, get well soon. So I really appreciate that because I was really sick and somebody has to care. I mean, if my family's not going to. So thank you guys that all wished that I got well really quick. So I really appreciate that. Okay, now let's talk about it. Okay, so you know I keep my reviews short. So I always just talk about the main storyline. And my favorite storyline on this season would be Razorblade Contessa. Razorblade Contessa, that's what I call her. She's the type of person that, you know, if somebody takes her parking space, she'll get out the car and just start stabbing them. I mean, you'd be like, damn, it's just a parking space. She killed that man over a parking space. That's how I think of Contessa. I call her Razorblade Contessa. No. This is how I'm going to explain it. Last night's episode was divided up into 3 hate storylines, okay? It would be Corrupt Simone. Remember when Simone used to be nice? And now, what's happening to her? So I call her Corrupt Simone. You got Corrupt Simone. You've got Simone hates Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly, she grew on me, people. I mean, she used to drive me crazy, but she's really funny. Dr. Heavenly outed her on Twitter that she was upset that her husband was not working. Her husband had said something on Twitter. She responded and said, you know, that's why you need to go get a job. So you got that storyline, okay? You got Mariah hating Cyanide Jackie. Cyanide Jackie. I call her Cyanide Dr. Jackie. Because you know how cyanide kills you silently? She is so passive aggressive, but she has to be one of the biggest shit starters in the group, okay? People don't believe all that quietness and that smile. No, don't believe her. And Mariah's mad at her because at the beginning of the episode, she was on a podcast, her and Dr. Heavenly, and she said, is it right to bring up the fact that Quad mentioned that Mariah was on drugs? I don't know if I can say the word because I don't want my video blocked. But okay, now isn't that some cyanide shit right there? Please, please. She said, I didn't bring it up first. No, you didn't bring it up first, but you don't have to keep bringing it up. I mean, please, what if we did that to you? Cyanide Jackie, do not trust her. Okay, so we got that beef. And then we had and then you have resentful Mariah. I don't think I've seen Mariah smile the entire time she's been on the show from season 1. Just nothing. She's always mad about something. You have resentful Mariah mad at Quad the Snake just because it's an ongoing feud. And then she's mad at Cyanide Jackie too for bringing up the drugs on the podcast, okay? And then you have Razorblade Contessa mad at Toya. And so they all come to this party, and the party was for Dr. Damon. I love Dr. Damon. He opened a surgery center. I mean, he is doing big things. He's just a nice guy. And, you know, he knew what was going to happen at his party. So he had a party. All the women came there with their attitudes and their beefs, and they were ready to throw down, and they gave me exactly what I wanted, people. Drama. But I will say, Quad the snake gave me a little too much drama. She showed up with a dead rabbit around her neck. I mean, what the hell was that, people? What was that? Anyway, they all get in the same tent. It was outside in a tent. And I believe Mariah confronts Cyanide first. She said, why did you bring that up? And Cyanide was passive aggressive. She said, it showed your slip. That's what she said. It's slang. And she said, I wasn't wearing a slip. I was in pants. See how Cyanide do you people? She trying to act innocent again. Cyanide. Dr. Jackie's poison, people. Poison. I still like her, though. I like the whole cast, by the way. So Mariah confronts Dr. Jackie. Then corrupt Simone turns to Heavenly and brings up the fact, why did you say that stuff about my husband on Twitter? And Dr. Heavenly's faking it like she's calm. She's sitting there. And she says, what did you say? I'm not used to men beefing. Okay, I'm going to straighten it up here. I'm not used to men beefing. And someone else says, well, no, they can say their opinion. And then Contessa said, well, then that's cool. She said, because if a man talks to me that way, then I can call him a B. Toya jumps in it, okay? And Toya says, and then Mariah says, well, not your husband, because they think that, Razorblade's husband's just as bad as she is. And so, Toya jumps in and says, remember when your husband was in my face? Razorblade lost it, okay? She pulls out the razor blade, okay? She goes, no, don't act like it's just my husband. It's all your husband. And then Toya says, well, men shouldn't act like bees. And then she says, well, your husband is a bee. It was the best moment of the night, I'm trying to tell you. Now, if I could have said it the way that she said it, I'm only allowed a couple cuss words. It was razor blade. Like, was all that necessary, Contessa? You didn't call Eugene, who I like, a bee? Okay, really? Okay, child. And remember, she called him fat the previous year. Like, that's why I call her Razor Blade. Razor Blade. I'm loving every minute of it. Every single minute of it. And right now, I don't hate anybody in this group. I think they're all a bunch of nut job canines that I love, and the drama's just too much. I love this show, okay? Did I mention something was wrong with me too? So there you have it, people. My quick review of what happened on last night's episode of Married to Medicine. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, that subscription button, and that notification button. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.